Another big story today, an ambulance hit by gunfire. This as EMTs were rushing someone to the hospital. You see the bullet hit just inches away from the passenger seat there. The good news is that no one was hurt, and police have found and charged the suspects.
It's cause for concern amid repeated shootings in Uptown Charlotte, the fourth in the last week.
Two of them turned deadly. Only Channel 9's Gina Esposito spoke to medic who said they don't think they were a target.
The good news is that no one was hurt. Medic says its crew had just picked up a patient here at the transit center and was driving down Trade Street when an EMT heard a bullet hit the ambulance.
It was quite frightening, to be honest, because it was just a few inches from the window. And obviously hitting the window versus hitting the metal in the door could have been a very different story. J.P.
Peterson is Medic's executive director. He says one of his EMTs was in the back of the ambulance with the patient when that bullet struck. It happened just before 3 a.m. near Midnight Diner on Trade Street. Our crew was there minutes after the ambulance stopped at CMPD headquarters for help.
We were able to get a second ambulance out to treat and transport the patient.
A few hours later, CMPD arrested and charged Detevin Butts and Jaquarius Mingo. There are 4 victims, including the 2 EMTs on the ambulance. Court documents say surveillance video from Midnight Diner shows the 2 suspects arguing with a man before Butts started shooting. One bullet hit the medic truck.
This is something that they have to be prepared for anytime, any day.
Uptown has had its fair share of violence this past week, from 2 homicides to a shooting inside a hotel. Every incident, Peterson says his EMTs and paramedics were there. They're trained for these situations, but still, it hits too close to home.
It's been a tough week, and especially having a trial this week from a really bad crash that happened a couple years ago, and then this happening right almost on top of that. That's tough for our folks. You know, they're people, they're human. This affects them.
In Uptown, Gina Esposito, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Peterson says the patient his crew was transporting was not, thankfully, in a critical situation. Despite the recent violence uptown, Medic has not made any changes to how they operate. EMTs are trained to react quickly in all situations.